Alright guys, Mark's second match from Grappling Industry. Let's see how this one goes. Mark, your wrestling stance is garbage. Start to cut the angle. It looks like you almost have head position, or had it for a second there. This might be a good spot to pull guard, Mark. You know, like, alright, so see how his legs are wide now too? And there's a giant amount of space between you guys and both asses are back? You know your takedowns aren't that good. So this might have been a good spot to pull guard right here. I kind of like where it's at for a guard pull. Especially because grips are already in place. Nice try on that one, Mark. There you go. There you go. Nice, that'll work. Head should have been a little bit lower, but nice job. You talking shit to him? What are you guys doing? Oh, you're talking to Ed, okay. If he gets locked down on you. Alright, so let's talk about this. 100% pass is going to be difficult to work lockdown because it makes it impossible for us to take this knee and point it at the ceiling, okay? So anytime that we're in lockdown, we need to take far side heel or toes, and we need to put it in the back of this side of his calf. So not this leg, but the one that's on the other side here, okay? If you put that in the back of the calf and start to extend, you can either lace your leg through, which completely kills lockdown. It's like you having a top half guard. Or if you can't get your foot all the way through and it's just heel, it prevents them from being able to elevate as easily, okay? That needs to be a go-to so we can get better position on our knee. It doesn't jack your knee up too. Remember, we don't care about his grips here, Mark. So, yeah, buddy, good. You got it. Even though you're still in lockdown, this probably isn't going to work because of that, just so we're clear. And that... You should have reps on that with Eric trying to put everybody in lockdown all the time. Okay, foot's clear. Start to walk. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. So you don't get put in lockdown again and you can get your foot close to his butt. Good pass.
There you go.
I can't see his hands, but it looks like he might be trying to go for... Is he going for a baseball back choke? I can't see his right hand. But got your 5 points. Like we talked about before. Ed at this point should be screaming established position because, you know, you got more than one match. You got 3 minutes left. This should be an easy hangout for the win at this point. Use your hip to hide your feet. There's no reason that you should have got stuck in half guard there. You should know that by now. That foot should have been tucked underneath your hip. Yeah, start to work the 100% pass again, Mark. It's an easy 3 again since you've already been put back in guard. But yeah, at this point, remember, you're doing good. Pressure's on him. There's no reason to rush anything. I like how slow you're taking this. It's good cross-face pressure. You need to tilt this hip down a little bit more and get your knee in and the foot flared out, but it's just reps. Yeah, now you're looking like you're getting a good spot. Oh, well, you were getting a good spot. Don't come over his arm here. He could potentially bump you into deep half. And I don't think you're that great at the deep half counter. Yeah, take your time. Got your 5. Minute 50 left. No rush. I'd like you to turn this hip down instead of staying with your legs so far apart. Just taking weight off of him at that point.
There you go. There you go.
He's got you in lockdown again, so this is a better angle. So just so we're reviewing, it is on the YouTube channel, guys. I would take this heel and put it in the back of the calf, and I'd start to extend. Now, I like to, and I have small feet, so this is very easy for me to do. I'm just going to lace my foot over the top of his shin, and it just completely, there's no such thing as lockdown after that, okay? If that's just not easy to do because people have a lot bigger feet than I do, so they can't just thread it through. And like I said, if you can't, then it's just heel on back of the calf right here, and you're keeping pressure, preventing him from extending his legs up and getting you elevated and starting to get his stuff going at that point, okay? That's better, starting to turn the hip down. This is what I was worried about. That's why we don't want that arm in there. Okay, good. There we go. Oh, he's tapping? Good job. I don't know what he tapped to, but good job using TFS Fat Man. Proud of you, Mark. Good tap.